Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Has it been a day? Now I never ever film intros after I filmed my outro, so this is like mind-boggling to me. But hi, today is another video for my sweetener series, my music and makeup series. I'm doing get well soon. I've already done my eyebrows, so itchy. I've already done Blazed, and that is already on my channel. It's in my music and makeup playlist, and I think it might be my tutorials playlist as well. I'm not sure, but it definitely is in my music and makeup playlist. Today I'm doing Get Well Soon. I don't know if I said that or not, and I love the look I came up with. I absolutely love it. So make sure you subscribe before you leave, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with eyeshadow primer. This is the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer ever. I got a question about what was my favorite eyeshadow primer, what eyeshadow primer would I recommend, and I would recommend this one or the Lorac Behind the Scenes, but this one's my absolute favorite. You don't need a whole lot. I do prefer to apply this one, however, with my fingers, as I prefer to apply the Lorac one with a brush. It's crazy how much this eyeshadow stained my eyelid. I am going to use 4 different eyeshadow palettes today. They are all 4 still available, I'm pretty sure, and they're all 4 that I think you guys have seen on my channel before. I may not have used one of them before, but I think they've all been featured in at least one of my videos. And I'm going to start by doing something that I normally don't do first on my eyes. I'm going to start with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the original one, and I'm going to go into the shade Royalty, which is this purple one right here. Like I said, I'm going to start by packing this color actually on my lid and not starting with my crease. I just think that it works so much better this way. So now I'm going to go into the Clover palette by Too Faced, and I'm going to use the shade Love is Love out of this palette. I'm only going to use probably this shade. I might dip into another one, but I don't think you'll need the whole palette just for this particular shade. I'm going to use this as my crease color, so I'm going to start applying it. These brushes are all dirty from where I did the look yesterday, but I'm just going to use them again. So I'm just going to build up this color to the intensity that I like. I guarantee you guys are probably sick of seeing. This is the Pure My Little Pony the Movie palette. I'm going to use the shade Pinkie Pie. This is just like the perfect neon hot pink. I think it's like the only matte neon hot pink I have in my collection, so that's why I just continuously use this palette. Plus, it's just really good. I'm going to put that in my crease as well. I'm not going to blend it up quite as high, so focusing it a little bit more in the direct crease. Dip into the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is the palette that I'm not sure if I have used in a video yet. And I'm going to take the shade Cotton Candy, which is this light shimmery pink right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this color. Alright, and I'm going to go in with the shade Totally Fetch from the same palette, and I'm just going to work in small amounts with this shade because it is pretty pigmented, and I'm just going to put this directly in my crease to deepen it up. Now I'm going to touch up that Royalty shade if I can find a brush, and I'm just going to pack a little bit more of that color on. It did kind of get lost in the blending process. I cannot do face makeup with my hair down, so hair went up. I'm going to skip primer today, and I'm going to go straight in with foundation. Now let me wipe it off real quick. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, the shade Porcelain. You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with this foundation, and I don't know what it is about it. It's just some days it works great, other days not so much. I think my skin might just be a little bit too dry for it some days, but that's what I'm using today. All right, I am going to add a little bit more coverage to my cheeks, my chin, and just like a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm going to use the, let me clean it off, Merle Norman Dual Action Concealer in the shade Light. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. To set that, I'm going to use, there's a hair on my arm, the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Tarteist Pro Glow Contour Palette thingamajig, and I'm gonna use the shade Sculpt to contour my cheekbones and my jawline. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Too Faced The Little Black Book of Bronzers, and I'm going to use the color, or I guess the bronzer, Snow Bunny, which is this one right here. Clearly, this palette is well loved. I mean, do you see how dirty it is? All right, so I'm going to bronze my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, my neck, pretty much everything. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Powder Blush in the shade Naughty Nude. Originally, when I did this look, I did a pink blush, but it had a lot of sheen to it. Since that bronzer is shimmery and my highlight's gonna be shimmery, I felt like it was a lot of shimmer on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna apply this because this blush goes with absolutely everything, and I haven't used it in a minute. I like to just kind of stamp it on and then take a bigger brush. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette and I'm gonna mix the two shades right here together. This one's more pinky and this one's a little bit more like a white color, and I'm just gonna mix them together. These are not good highlighters if you want them to last a really long time, like all day. They do last a decent amount of time, but it's not like, they're not super long lasting, but they are really, really nice. I like them. I know a lot of people didn't like them. I personally do. I know a lot of people said they didn't last long, which is understandable. They're not the longest lasting highlighter, but I like them, especially for something kind of like this. Okay, face is done. Now let's go into the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my chocolate bonbons. And I'm going to take the shade Totally Fetch again, and hopefully I stay in frame while doing this. I'll put this really close to my lower lashes. Now I'm going to use the Clover palette, and I'm going to use Love is Love to blend that out. Alright, back to chocolate bonbons. I'm going to take cotton candy again. This one, and just very lightly in the inner part of the under eye. Inner part of the lower lash line. That's what I'm talking about. Look right there. To highlight my inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Sprinkles, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to pick that up. Just put that right here. I'm going to tightline using the Maybelline Define a Line in Ebony Black. Because that eyeliner is so creamy, it does run. So I will not be putting it in my waterline. I am going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Matte eyeliner in the shade Black instead. This one isn't super long lasting, but it's not too bad. I'm going to use the Clinique High Impact Mascara on my top and lower lashes. To line my lips, because yesterday when I did this look, the lipstick did kind of run a little bit. NYX lip liner in the shade Bloom, just to line my lips. I need a mirror. I'm going to use the NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Thunderstorm. I just realized every product on my lips is going to be from NYX. Oops. I don't have a lipstick that is dark enough for what I wanted, but had the right undertone. I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Raspberry Tart on top of that, just to make it a little bit more purple, a little less pink. Okay, that is it for Get Well Soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video.